Hello, welcome to Real Frank Movie Reviews. In this episode, we'll review the movie Saw X, or 10, however you want to refer to it, starring Tobin Bell, directed by Kevin Greutert, who also directed Saw 5. He looks mad. That doesn't look good. Is Jigsaw still crazy? Are you going to want to eat during this movie? And where does this one rank with all the rest of the 45 films? We'll get into all of that next.
Real Frank.
All right, let's get right into it. So Saw is about a sick and desperate John Kramer travels to Mexico for a risky and experimental medical procedure in hopes of a miracle cure for his cancer, only to discover the entire operation is a scam to defraud the most vulnerable. Oh no. I wonder what's gonna happen. Yeah, so we're back in the Saw world. We're back into the Hollywood realm of not coming up with original ideas. So we'll keep rehashing old ideas from movies and keep franchising these things until we have 100 of them. The beginning of this movie is extremely slow. Very slow. You're going through the process of learning about John's cancer, how you're trying to feel sorry for him, but you really don't. Why do you feel sorry for him? I don't feel sorry for him. I felt sorry for me having to sit through this beginning part when it was so slow. If you're a big Saw fan, or if you've seen even a handful of these Saw movies, the plot is pretty predictable. You can kind of see where it's headed because of the familiarity with this franchise. You always know something doesn't always look like it does. And because of this, you pretty much have this movie figured out. You kind of have an idea, an outline of how this is going to work and how this is going to end up for John. And what's the deal with his cancer? Is he ever going to die? Seems like he's had cancer forever, especially being brain cancer. To make John look frail and sick, they put like this pink coloring makeup underneath his eyes to give that deceptive look. But to me, it kind of looked a little weird. Oh, look, someone's heart. This is the doctor that he travels all the way to Mexico to visit with the assumption that she is going to cure him, and she's the only one that knows this experimental method that could save his life. You kind of already know where this is going. Here's one of the gadgets from the movie that was also in the trailer. I got my eye on you. The sound effects were horrendous in this movie. There's a few scenes where there's some cutting, and the cutting sound sounded like someone just had two blocks and they had sandpaper wrapped around them and they were sanding them together. Felt like there was no true effort into the sound effects. Maybe this film had a very poor budget. This felt like a very cheaply made movie. I was not very impressed. The blood did look okay, but the sound just takes you out of it. Now, scary movies, to make it even more scary and dramatic, is always the background music. This background music sucked. Not once did I feel brought in or pulled in or scared because of the music. It really wasn't that great. The acting in this movie was not the best, even for horror movie standards. Here's one of those scenes where one of those gadgets are built and she's got a choice. She can either complete the game or meet her fate. And this was a scene in particular where there was a cutting sound and it was just awful. It did not sound like real cutting. Looks like someone needs a comb over. Now, here's the thing that always drove me crazy with these Saw movies. Especially this one. He's in Mexico, he's not home, but yet somehow or another, he finds all these pieces and parts, build these machines and gadgets to put these people through the test, whether they can complete the test or have the machine destroy them. I never understood that. That always seemed like a big plot hole, especially in this movie. He's in a different country. How did he find all these tools? How long did it take him to build these tools? I'm assuming it would take quite a bit of time. And then miraculously, he's able to put this all together by himself and then go find those people that betray him and put him through this hell. It just seems pretty excessive and unbelievable. And on top of that, he's in real frail health with his brain cancer. Come on. Oh, look at the little guy riding his bike. Jigsaw. Overall, I give this movie a 2.7. Save your money and wait for it to come out on one of the streaming platforms. It's not that scary. The sound effects are awful, and you will be bored in the beginning. So my advice, skip this movie, go see another movie, and wait for it to come out on one of the streaming platforms. Overall, I give this movie a 2.7. Man, when are they going to come out with some new original ideas for Halloween? Last year, I thought they did a pretty decent job with the movie Smile and the Black Phone. Thought those were pretty good and pretty original. But here we are, Saw 157. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Now I can feel it in my teeth, I feel the lyrics start to seep out my veins like I bleed. Drop that bass on the beat for a minute. When I spit these words to the beat, no limit. I don't make no sense, I don't need no gimmick. I'ma say what I think, be real specific, and I'm master the chase. I'ma pass on the race. You could ask me the way I attack every day. I adapt and I change, never cap, and I say what I mean, how I think, and you know I'm here to stay like